This is MiniTool Shadow Maker. And you know that blue screen of death that a lot of people talk about and just about everyone gets at some point? This program can fix that. Let's start with some other tools first. So here you have backup. This allows you to back up your computer. So you have your original folder or your drive that you want to back up. You can either do folders or files and then choose a specific folder or file, or you can go with a whole partition, which will do a whole disk. And then here's your destination folder. So if you have an external drive or a USB flash drive that's big enough to store all this, you can plug it in here and then go to computer and it'll show up here. Select that and continue, and it'll back up your whole system basically. And then if you want to reset it to get rid of some error that you have maybe, and then you can restore it at a later point from that external drive or USB flash drive. Next on the list here is sync. This allows you to sync one folder with another. So say you have a folder here that you select, and then I'm just going to hit cancel for now. And then here's your destination folder. So maybe you have an external drive or in a folder on an external drive that you want those two folders to be the same. You can sync them with each other. So you choose your original folder or file, whatever it is that you want to sync, and then your destination where you want it to sync to, and then they'll both be the same. Very neat tool. And the next here is restore. So obviously you need a backup to be able to restore it. And once you do have a backup, you go to restore and then plug in your drive or whatever you restored it on, and then you can restore your stuff using that. And down here we have tools. So this has quite a lot of functionality here. You can create an external DVD or flash drive with MiniTool on it, so you can boot to it. So this basically works like I explained in one of my previous videos. You can install Windows on a USB, and then if you have an error with your computer or you get the blue screen of death, you can plug that external USB in and boot from that. So it even shows you down here, it gives you instructions on how exactly to do that. So that's using an external drive or a flash drive. And when you have that blue screen of death, as it is so often called, this allows you to add a boot method. So you can add, basically adds another menu to that blue screen. So you can use MiniTool Shadow Maker to still boot into Windows and fix whatever issues you have. And this allows you to do that. So reading through this here, it says add a Windows Startup menu option for the MiniTool recovery environment. And then down here it says the recovery environment will start Windows PE and allow full system restore without a boot CD. So if you didn't create that boot CD or DVD or flash drive in this menu here that I just talked about, you can still recover and get access to your system using this method if you do that before you have that error message with the blue screen. So that's why it's so important to go through this before, so you're prepared, because it's not really a matter of if you'll ever get that screen, it's when, because it inevitably will come at some point, and you want to be prepared for it. And then this here is just dismount. That's, I think, pretty obvious what that does. I'm pretty sure that just dismounts a drive. And then here you have clone disk. So if you have two hard drives, you want to switch them. Maybe you want to put a new drive into your computer. You can hit clone and then choose your drive that you want to clone, and then go next and then choose the drive that you want to clone to. You would have to plug that in. And then it transfers everything that's on your current drive onto the empty drive, and then you can switch them out very easily and not lose any data and still have your system fully running. The last option here is remote. This allows you to access another computer remotely. I haven't actually tried this here myself, but by the looks of it, you can choose a computer to manage, and then you use the IP address here. So you get the IP address of the other computer that you want to manage, and then you connect to them. It works that way. Haven't tried this myself, but looks like a very neat option. If you want to try MiniTool Shadow Maker, I'll have the link to it in the description. And make sure you're prepared for that blue screen so it doesn't stump you, and so you don't lose any of your data or have to completely reinstall Windows and start all over again. Make sure you're prepared for that, and you install Windows on a USB or use this option here so you're prepared for that, and so you can get yourself up and running again without losing all your stuff.